What's up, guys? Time for a gather front flip tutorial. So the most popular type of front flip is by far the plunge front, which if you're thinking front flip, this is just what you think of. 2 feet over your head and you tuck. So the gather front is the same flip, except you take off split legged, which really saves your knees and your body over time when you do a lot of these on concrete. So the definite prerequisites for any front flip, but also this, is you need a very good roll and also dive roll. If you don't have those, then this can be dangerous because there's no safe way to bail. If something wrong happens, you might need a roll in order to save yourself. Okay, now before I go into more technique, I'm going to demonstrate this from a bunch of different angles. This is not a Webster. Webster is very similar, same thing, except when I do this gather front, I'm not trying to kick over my head. I'm just doing pretty much a dive roll up and I'm tucking. With a Webster, however, you are literally just swinging and kicking your back leg to give you a ton of spin. So it is different, but having one or the other could help you. So this is a Webster. Very important to get height is you have to block. That last step you do. You're going to put your legs out in front of you so that your momentum goes up and not out. So, a big difference between the punch front and this is what you do with your arms, which you can obviously vary. You don't have to do it a certain way, but typically when you do the gather front, your arms come up from under you instead of over top, because that's very awkward coming out of it with a 2-foot. Don't bring them all the way up, because then you won't get any rotation. You'll probably have to bail it. So just bring them probably about here maximum. So up, and then you want to push off with your back leg, jump with your front leg, but you're not kicking back. And then from there, you just go into the tuck. Some people like to tuck over. I personally tuck under. I used to tuck over, but I found that under worked better for me. So up. When you go up here, you're bringing your chest down like this. Okay, it doesn't really look like that, but that's what you're doing. And with any flip, the tighter you tuck, meaning the closer your legs are to you when you tuck and the more controlled your body is, the faster you'll flip around. So when you grab, don't try to just hang on to it. You want to get very close so you have time to rotate. You also don't want to be looking at the ground because your body goes where your eyes look. So you want to look up or straight ahead. Go up before you tuck, not out. And then comes the hardest part, which is actually the landing. Because when you start off, you won't know what's going on. You're just going to see a blur and you're going to be looking at the sky. But you basically just want to open as you're coming out of it. It all depends on how high off the ground you are, of course. If you're very low, you might need to stay in it a little longer so you land on your feet. But if you're up high and you can feel that you're high in the air, then you can let go early and kind of bring your feet down. You can even come out of it leaning back and then you step up. So that's it for this tutorial. This just really comes down to a lot of practice because it's very difficult to know where you are at first. So end of this tutorial, I'm going to finish it with some slow motions. Good luck.